So I was hoping you guys could fill me in on whether this might be two coincidences that happened at the same time in the same realm, planet-wide. Blackrock, the major owner of not just a lot of houses, which is its own problem, owning assets like a house that depreciate, even though they appreciate in value, they do depreciate. There's depreciation on them. So they have to be maintained, and then everybody's got to be able to pay the kind of rents that make it an appreciating asset. So the other thing that they made sure to invest heavily in, by the way, BlackRock, for anybody who is wondering my take, it's a front for the CIA as a type of venture capital private equity firm, the biggest in the world. So it's holding tremendous amounts of credit card debt. They've got everybody's debt on their books. Well, they just had to declare that most of that debt is worthless. Nobody could pay their debts. So now they're holding on to worthless paper. So at the time that they announced this, everybody noticed the other thing that happened planet-wide. Silver shot up a good 2 to 5% because so many people are demanding physical delivery. The CME suddenly said, oh, our computer's broken. So now everyone's talking about how the CME and the LBMA are having to shift physical silver around because there's no way in hell the CME has the silver to deal with the physical delivery demands. Right now, that's what the rumor is. I'm thinking a lot of you probably are hearing the same stuff. This is a big deal. Like, this is one of those where I'm like, oh, and Japan elects its nationalist government, and what do? They dump a bunch of our fucking debt. They don't want our bonds. They don't want our bond indebtedness. So yeah, that's where that's at. And I don't know, I only know what I can know. Don't know much. All I know is that I don't know nothing. But I've got this feeling that things are going to get pretty darn interesting pretty fast. Especially at the very same time, this whole thing happened with Zelensky, where not only, oh, you're putting the money, you're investing in golden toilets. Okay. And then France is saying, we've got to form an army. We have to. This army has to fight the Russians. And then it's Zelensky, you've got to tap out. And on top of it, you've got to step down after you tap out. And everybody understands that's what the message is. So, yeah. What a time to see. What a time to be alive, and what a time to see. And then there was an interesting thing. Anton Daniels brought this up. And this is something that I was like, okay. I didn't want to, it was one of those where you're like, I think I've got some serious confirmation bias. Anton Daniels brings up this whole thing of, you're seeing all these women, and now you're seeing the news talk about how these job losses are targeted against women and women of color. And then they compare. While women are losing jobs, men are gaining them. Uh-oh. Did the news just tell everybody how real economics works. Somebody's got to shovel the shit. Somebody's got to cook that fried chicken. Somebody's got to lift the box. Somebody's got to drive truck. And I guess women don't like doing jobs like that. I mean, you know, you would think they would. I mean, money. Yeah, I like money. Anyway, I like spinning it. I like money because I like to spin it. All right. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon.